Hey everybody, Random here for CI Survivors. So, before I get started, I just kind of want to recap, while the game rolls slowly, about exactly what I'm trying to do. So my aim is to start the reactor up at around September 10th, and I am trying to get the base in a position where it's ready to do that. I know about roof fall traps. I am not planning on utilizing roof fall traps. I'm going to see if I can't do it without. What else? I am hoping to get some trade going if I can. I'm going to move my drugs that I don't plan on taking over to the general stockpile. I'm obviously low on a lot of different resources. So I'm hoping for a general goods or something like that, bulk goods rather, coming by and helping me out. On that note, I do plan on maybe finishing this one advanced component and then moving her, Serra, over to alright, little operation here. Bionic leg on your left. Moving Serra over and doing as much tailoring as she can. So Kuro is fixing up all the broken stuff in the kill box. So here's a little PSA you should know. Danny Lee tested whether turrets get cover or not, and she tested that they do not actually receive cover. So I would love for you all to test that theory out and see if you also find that that is to be the case. That would be kind of big news. So yeah, test that out. See if so the way she did it was she took two identical pawns and had them shoot at turrets, one behind cover, one not. She repeated the test multiple times. She found that whether the turrets had sandbags or whatnot for cover, it didn't seem to really matter. They were blowing up at roughly the same rates, which really screams, yes, indeed, they don't use cover, which is surprising, honestly. Okay, so we have that advanced component. Now she's going to be tailoring. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have advanced components made by Kuro from here on out. Although we don't really have any plasteel for it, so that's something we'll have to do. Ooh, masterwork. So she's going to crank through that. Kuro will crank through some of these weapons that I have to slag up. Obviously, we don't have a lot of steel right now, so it will help to smelt some of these weapons. And then I think what I'm going to do is the fine meals I'm going to make with Holm. So Kuro is freed up. To craft and smith more than haul. So we're getting through a backlog of weapons that I had intended to break down anyway. And Serra is cranking out a bunch of dusters in the hopes that we get visited from a bulk goods. So I figured having a giant surplus of meals before going into the reactor raids will be helpful, so that I don't have to cook ever at all during the reactor raids. Just sort of looking what I got. So here is the message log. All the messages, or just the big ones. So it's been a good 10 days since the last raid. I'd expect a raid soon, I guess. We have 2 masterwork dusters. These dusters are obviously worth a good $3.90 each. She's not inspired for the legendary ones, but pretty close. Bandit Camp Quest. Uranium Bed. That's super, super weird. Chain Shotgun. Masterwork Dog Leather T-shirt. 9 enemies. Yeah, that's out of my way for a lot of junk. Uranium is actually the only thing I really have in abundance at the moment, so... And then also what I could do is try to make some nicer sniper rifles. Oops, I already have that here. Because it just requires steel and components. Try to make one. And another bandit camp. Advanced components. Well, that's a little bit different. That is way more interesting. 6 enemies. Okay, yeah. Let me get on that. I'm gonna send... Alright, Condor. Let's get them armor. Boom, and boom. Alright, and send them up. Serra and Condor with 28 meals. I don't know how long it's going to take. I didn't check, but don't really care. 28 meals should be fine. Beds. And... Psych IT. And some meds. That looks about right. Alright, launch group, and let's go. Looking at what we have, so Kuro has a little bit of smelting left to do. Barely any. 3 more weapons. Alright, what kind of enemies we got here? Bunch of really not dangerous ones. Well, that's perfect. Alright, split that up kind of evenly. I'm going to make the meals storage a little bit bigger, so we have a lot of meals. Soon this pistol person is going to be in range. Perfect. Alright, so obviously I can juke them around the mountain if I need. Oh, I forgot to pick up. Who has... Let's go pick up that Psych IT. How are you doing? 16 hours till death? Oh, you're gonna shortcut, aren't you? Nope, they're going around. Oh no, one's shortcutting. The bolty. But then going for cover. So one's wounded enough that they're slow. Are you a jogger? No. Come on, show your worth. You're both good shooters. Should have done assault rifles, given the engagement range we're at right now. Don't have a lot of interest getting hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Serra juke north. She's a little faster. Condor I'm going to have zone out, zone in. Let's see if we can't do something about those turrets. Alright, torso shot, bleeding out fatally. Not a heck of a lot of cover up here. Alright, one's down. I'm tempted to kind of make a stand here, even though she's getting hit. Alright, we will just play it smart. Oh, well, that didn't really do much. What is her hit? Just a shot in the bionic leg. Don't want you shooting the turret. Alright, that was another wound. 16 hours. Perfect. I'm really messing with them now. Teleporting. A little cheesy, but hey, it's a 2v6. Gotta do what I gotta do, you know? That person's gonna die real fast. Alright, they're closing in. Let's get moving. That's a cool light effect right there. Just wanted to point that out. That sliver right there. I don't know why I like that so much, but I do. Alright, how are they're just napping, yeah, okay. That makes sense. There we go. I think we've hit pretty much all of them at least once. Yep. Now they're just borrowed time. God, I'm making their little home pretty bloody. Alright, you want to close the distance, stand out in the open, that's fine. That's totally fine. Oh, I just noticed their little pistolera. I think we only need to knock out one more. There we go, yep. They're fleeing. Are you... Nope. Not terrible, but not a fighter. I'm looking to see if any of them are good pawns for us to keep, but it doesn't look like it. That's definitely a no. Were you any good? I guess, not really. You won't fight fires. Let's try to profit as much as we can off these guys, meaning trying to take clothing from her. Let's not let you out. Oh, perfect. Alright, now we just need to get rid of this turret. Getting only shot once, not bad, right? Alright. Condor and Serra. Quest completed. There's our stuff. Let's take a little nap. Alright, now I'm going to suspend the fine meals because we need to start getting rice for the cows. Also, the pemmican, I think I can put in here too, just as something to feed them. Alright, Kuro, LMGs, and auto shotguns. Let's go ahead and details. Allow for good. Change shotguns and LMGs. There'll be a little bit more smelting. Trying to eke out everything we can. think that's the last of the smelting we're allowed. As evidenced by being idle. Once Condor awakes, I'm going to return home. Alright. Let's pack up. So we want to bring with us, it is a 2-day journey. So let's ditch as much of the food as we can. We have a lot of food at the base. It's not a big deal. Bring the bedrolls, bring the turret. Alright, bring things that are worth some money. Silver, obviously, is worth something. I'm just trying to do cost-benefit analysis. Obviously, 4 kilograms for 150 or 3.5 kilograms for 250. Those are better. The raw component. And 19 steel. It's going to have to be it. Alright, it's going to take a little bit longer because we weighed them down. But that's what I was expecting. Okay, so now we have all these components here. Let's go ahead and make an eye and an arm. Because Kuro has nothing to do. Oh, you know what? We can't. We need plasteel for that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have all these advanced components and literally nothing to do with them. I'm not going to break down any of my turrets for that, so... just stay idle and hope for a passing ship, I guess. I'll probably get the plasteel from killing mechanoids. That'd be my guess. Might be hard to profit off of that and crafting bionics in the middle of a reactor raids, but you know how it goes. Security. So I was also thinking that I could do incendiary IED traps inside the walls here, getting close to the turrets, which means we need to machine up some IEDs. And that is something that Kuro should be able to handle. Alright, so security. And the reason why incendiary is because they won't blow a massive hole in my defenses. And IED, yes, these walls are flammable. That's okay. I'd rather have a few fewer walls than raiders that are going ham on me. This is a good way to use the last few pieces of steel I have. I melted sniper rifles down for some IEDs. Now, I really wish that this was stone, obviously. It is stone down here. I could put some flaming IEDs down there. That'll be the plan eventually. I'm just trying to budget very, very carefully. Oh, speaking of budget, got a siege coming. That's kind of good. Wish my good shooters were home, but alright, let's go ahead and get them armored up. And we'll, one of you guys said I should really be using my mortars more often, so let's try to mortar them. So shells, high explosives. Any of them have particularly dangerous weapons? Let's target the LMG. Oh, there's one with a sniper rifle. There's two with the sniper rifle. Okay, let's target those guys. Did he just arrive ODing or something? What is your deal? Wow, yeah, okay, yeah, you have a lot of mental problems. Okay, now I can see what weapons they have more easily. We don't have a lot of shells left. This is why I don't use mortars, because... Alright, enough of them collapsed due to the cold that they're just assaulting me, which is cool, because there's a lot of wealth out here. Honestly, the siege is like the best thing that could have happened to me. Home's out of shells. So as you can see, this is why I don't use mortars. I had a bunch, 7 or so. I hit nothing. Come on, shells loaded. There we go. Maybe there's a female in this group. Alright, let's not get grenadiered. Okay. Strip time, right? I guess first we'll look for decent female pawns, of which they have none. Male, female. Optimist Jogger? Alright, Johnson. Amanda Johnson. See if we can't encourage her to join us with punches. Luke, quick sleeper, tough, fast. Okay, yep. Let's go ahead and capture Luke. Screw Ebelina. She's gonna walk right through the deadfall. Oh, nope, punches. That's fine. My money's on me. And that is why. Looking at your health, gear, bio, etc. Yep, don't want you. Johnson. Johnson was another one we wanted, possibly. Let's go capture Johnson. Who knew we could profit off of humans, right? Well, obviously. But what about you? Oh, you're male. You're probably dead. You're a moron because you collapsed without a fight. Kuro. Who here can dock? Oh, home is... Yeah, right, obviously. Alright, Mr. Kuro. Let's try to profit a little bit more off of the dead. Will he make it? Yes, he will. Alright, let's form our own little caravan. So everyone's saying, get them women. I did. Plus, we got sieged, which gave us, like, an unbelievable abundance of good stuff. Which is very, very cool. Alright, so, little smoke leaf. Prisoner. Try to recruit. The difficulty is actually not that high, which is great. Kuro is still conscripted. And I'm going to leave him like that. He has some rest needs, but he's not about to go crazy on me, at least. Alright, so these doors are closed. There's marble and steel. So that they should hold up to a little bit of a pounding. Ooh, when it rains, it pours. Patch leather is kind of crap, but it was free, and it came with steel. Obviously, there's a lot of steel out here. We are a day away. Not bad, not bad. Trying to do a little recruition. Did he just ask about her weight? No, you're not supposed to do that. Even I know that. Alright, Mr. Home, if you need a task, there is tasks aplenty. What I'm going to do is have him ditch some gear, and where was the pods? Oh, way the hell down here. Jesus. Oh, okay. I'm gonna obviously conscript Kuro once he gets out there. Oops, should have added him to the caravan first. Oh well. We'll load in all the weapons and whatnots first. The steel isn't exactly going anywhere. Why would you put the slag in there? I don't know. Alright. Remove. Alright, so let's say this is just regular beds now. Kuro's out here again. And you are already out here. Let's move some bodies. And then have you grab some of this raw steel. I would have them caravan some more, but their moods are a little low, so I'm just going to lay off of them. I could eat the lavish meals, but I don't think they're not quite that low yet. Alright, and the other caravans have arrived. Now, in terms of social, their needs... Still serious pain from old bite scars. So we got those IED traps up. Those incendiary IEDs. Obviously we could do more. In terms of cleaning blood. We did just get the ice sheet nice. So I want to get it nice again. He's still trying to recruit. Milking cream. That just sounds wrong. Alright, Kuro, you're already out here. Let's grab some of this steel. Steel's kind of not worth caravanning, if I'm being honest. Just because it's heavy. It only saves us... I mean, it saves us a little bit of a trip. Obviously, slag is far more efficient to caravan. So all this additional steel can go to better assault rifles and sniper rifles, hopefully. I'm just trying to get this all tidied up. Alright, add caravan. Their moods are obviously wavering. I gotta be cautious about that. Except for Serra. Always reliable Serra. Trying to figure out why their moods are so bad. Just a little bit of observed corpses is all. Kind of seems a little silly that one corpse would throw them off so much. Alright, that's enough incendiary shells. If we check the prisoners, there's not a lot of resistance remaining. They're going to be recruited pretty soon, which is awesome. I was planning in 5 days to fire up the ship event. We'll see if that's still a viable time frame. I think it is. All right, incendiary IEDs. Fun stuff in those walls. Alright, if you're already out there, Condor, you are going to haul some slag. And Serra will get the rest. And there's still some slag down there. Obviously some bodies to clean up, but that can wait. Nowhere to store it. Darn. I keep extending this slag zone and it keeps filling up. Oh, we have a sniper rifle up there I forgot about. Alright, Captain Condor, if you are wandering around cleaning, let's get some bodies. disposed of. That wasn't very accurate. Some animals have the flu. Considering cow flu is probably not contagious to humans, not something to really worry about, but... Alright, what I'm going to do is, instead of smelting, let's get rid of sniper rifles and assault rifles from this list. Sniper and assault. And now I can leave it sort of unchecked. Alright, so there's one body left out there. Then what I need to do is, because I want to kick off the reactor with a clean slate, I will tidy up the ice sheet. We'll see how messy we can get it in the 15 days of raiding. Could you just join us already? Feeding lavish meals. What? Well, we got the food, I guess. Alright, so we obviously have a lot more steel now. Let's see. That's a fair use for it, I think. I wasn't able to get the multiple mazes up, but you know, whatever. Just gotta fight with what I have. Alright, so we made a sniper rifle. I don't know where it went. Maybe it's just a good one? Yeah, I don't know. At first glance, I don't see it. Or at least I don't see one that's obviously superior to any of the others. Some backup parkas, really crummy quality, but backup nonetheless. And a prison break. And apparently there's 2 Johnsons. Where's Condor? Okay. Well, prison breakers. Sorry to do this to you, but we'll punch only. Oh, no, you don't. Put those grenades down. Where's Condor? Donk. Probably incited because of the smoke leaf addiction, if I was to guess. Temporarily, I'm going to use the bed as a triage station. Tend to myself first. And then tend to the prisoners. Nothing permanent. Doesn't look like. Which is good. Getting through the backlog of smeltable weapons. Let's go ahead and make another sniper rifle bill. I'm gonna turn Troy down. Sorry, Troy. I'm a little busy. Hopefully we get these prisoners recruited soon. So those deadfalls are all crafted. Really? Did you not learn your lesson? This is just getting absurd. Alright, no picking up weapons. Yeah, that was just stop. Just stop. Did I even get punched? I got punched once in the ear. Yeah, see, they'll break out when they're numerous and healthy. You guys aren't numerous or healthy. So what are you doing? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Alright, Mr. Condor. I'm going to conscript you into the last slag effort. Slagatha. Because now I think the ice sheet is nice and clean. A clean slate. Tabula rasa. For the end raids, which are likely kicking off next episode. I've got about 5 minutes left on here, which gets us to approximately September 10th, which is where and when I wanted to raid. Now, here's the thing. I am American, if you have not already surmised that, and meaning I'm headed out of town for Thanksgiving, but I don't want to leave it on a massive cliffhanger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to pre-record the last few episodes, which means any comments or suggestions or whatever, what have yous that you have for me are not going to be addressed. Just wanted to throw that out there ahead of time. Because I think it's more important that you see the ending of this than if you see, you know, your comments being addressed. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Also, I'm not quite done with it, but I am readying up a website. So this website will be for resources. So it is kind of hard to dig through my past playlists. And I don't know. So I guess long story short, basically what the website's going to have is it's going to have obviously the YouTube channel. It's going to have Discord so that you can get invited to the Discord. Discord's going to be used for polls and comments. YouTube's comments sort of suck. They're really, really hard to read. There is not a lot of back and forth. Basically, the way the YouTube comments works is the first comment you make on a video, I get to see it and reply to it. Any future replies after that, I am not informed of. They're not. It's difficult for me to see. It's really bad for basically discussions. So I'm going to lean more on Discord to allow for discussions and stuff like that. The website will also have a comprehensive list of archival Let's Play videos and videos of all sorts of different things. So, for instance, every now and then I will maybe want to put up a PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds clip that I know people aren't going to want to get notification of as a subscriber. So what I'll do is I'll put it on a playlist on the website, and that way you can find it without, me blasting out to everyone that I have some PUBG clip, yada, yada, yada. It will also have a schedule. So it'll have an upload schedule, because I think I'm going to have different series, like 2 concurrent series. I also might do some Twitch streaming, maybe not of RimWorld. Maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But I do play a lot of other games that are more conducive to streaming. And then, of course, a Patreon page, which I haven't worked out yet. So there's a lot of things, a lot of processes, a lot of irons in the fire, as it were. But the website will kind of cover all of that, which is good. And not this episode, but next episode I might be making the announcement of the website. You'll see it in comments and the like. Checking up on our prisoners. There's almost no resistance remaining for Johnson. She is in desperate smoke leaf withdrawal. I'm going to let her go through the withdrawals process while a prisoner. It's probably a lot easier to do it than if we allowed her to have a little bit of freedom. Yeah, we're just cranking out some good sniper rifles. Come on. I want something better. I guess a few solidly good ones. He's not so terrible. Smelt weapons. Let's normal, awful. Let's include sniper rifles. So Kuro can now smelt sniper rifles. And we're making the IEDs, so we need... Okay, we also, I remembered, have Kuro with a really bad sniper... Molotovs. Wow, words don't come easy all the time. So that's about the end of this episode. Next one, obviously, I'm gonna fire up the ship, which will be interesting and fun. I think we're ready for it. I hope we're ready for it. You know, you never know. I've come all this way. It would be a real shame if I lost, but if that's what the cards have in store for me, then so be it. So we have 6 blueprinted. That's 12 shells. We need 11 more, which means we need some... Okay, I'm just thinking out loud to myself, but I need some more chem fuel, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Well, guys, if you have any feedback for me, keep in mind I'm going to pre-record the next few episodes, but it doesn't mean I can't respond to it. I just might not be able to address it in-game. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you, nonetheless. And I'll let you know about the website announcement soon. It will be in the details of the video. And hopefully you guys will be responsive to that. Alright. Well, if you're trying this for yourself, I want to hear your stories, and if you have any questions, drop me a line. Good luck, and adios.